Hey guys, in this video we're going to install FreeBSD on VirtualBox, and I can give some insight about this FreeBSD. So FreeBSD is basically based on BSD, Berkeley Software Distribution. It is like very old operating system, Unix-like operating system, and you can see it is fastly available almost 32 years ago. You can see here, and there is a lot of variants of this FreeBSD also available. We can check that one, and apart from that you can see what are the different hardware there supported. You can see by default the x86 also available, and the PowerPC and RISC-V architecture also available. They also added like ARM v8, that is 64-bit I think, and they have the own virtualization which is very old, like it is Solaris Jones. Okay, so same feature, whatever you see in the Solaris Jones, the same virtualization is available here in BSD, that is FreeBSD, and the KVM like feature also available here. And you can see, we can jump to the day, what are the different variant. You can see here the true NAS, which is basically used for the network attached storage. Also this is the variant of FreeBSD, and we can see the release section. The latest release almost I think 15. You can see here it is released on the December 2025 up to valid up to 2029, and they deprecated this thing like 32-bit support. They deprecated, that is the ARM v7. They provide support the v8, that is 64-bit. And directly we can jump to this demo. So first we can go to this page, and this is the FreeBSD home page, and here you can see the latest releases available, that is 15, and you can click on this AMD 64, and once you click on that you can land it to this page, and you can download this file DVD ISO. Okay, so since I already downloaded it I think, okay, so let me check that one. Since I already downloaded, you can see here the size is around 5 GB, 4.8 something. You can see here size is around 4.8 or 5 GB, and we can go ahead for the installation on the VirtualBox. So let me create one virtual machine. So click on new, and this page will open, and you can put all the details like FreeBSD, whatever the name you want, and you can select your path, and the ISO path also you can select here. My select path is like e software to FreeBSD ISO, and then automatically this thing will come. If you put like FreeBSD, then automatically this will come. And you can go with this hardware section. You can put like 8 GB memory, and the hard disk is like 70 GB is fine. Click on finish, and after that you can configure this, allocate the network interfaces. I'm going to allocate two network interfaces, the first one for the internet connection, and the second one I can use for the static IP configuration. Okay, let me put the details. I have put the details. The second interface you can see adapter 2 is the host only interface, so that is for the static IP, and the first one you can see the network, so that is for the internet connection, so share the internet connection from the host. Okay, so I can click on the OK, then I can start the installation. Okay, it will boot from the ISO, whatever ISO is attached. You can see FreeBSD 15 is attached, so it will boot off from that ISO. We can wait a couple of seconds. You can see this prompt is coming, so the first option automatically selected, boot installer. Okay, so it will automatically selected. Okay, so now it is booting from that ISO. We can wait a couple of seconds to show this menu. Now the menu is coming. You can see the welcome installation menu is coming. Click on install, the default one. Also the default key layout you can use this, press enter, and here you can put the name like BSD 15. it's like gold image, whatever you want. Then package take preview. Okay, so click on that one. Then it will ask for the network setup. Click on that. Here I allocated two network interface that is showing. The first one I can use for the DHCP, which is getting IP from the VirtualBox. So let me configure it manual. Click on manual. Okay, just use the arrow mark, so automatically this right arrow will goes to this manual. Then click enter. Then it is asked for the configure IP v4, yes. Then it will ask for the DHCP. Since I am trying to configure this as DHCP server, I mean DHCP interface, so you can click yes, so that it will contact to the DHCP server and get the IP address. So this one is done. Then it is asked for the IPv6 configuration. No, it's not required for me. Then DNS kind of setup resolving, it's not required. Automatically it will get all these things from the DHCP server of VirtualBox. So click OK. Then it asks for the partition of this disk. By default it select the root file system, I mean the GFS file system. Okay, you can try with the older one, that is the UFS, but recently they are using this GFS file system like Solaris also. So you can press enter, I mean OK. Then it will proceed with the installation. Okay, that is one disk, so that is only drive, no redundancy. Okay, then here you can select your disk. You can see the disk is showing almost 70 GB whatever we allocated. Then you can use the space bar to select that one. You can see in the middle one cross mark is there. Okay, so once you press the space bar, automatically this one come. Then press enter, so that this okay. So after that it is showing like you want to destroy all the previous thing on the disk. Yes, use the arrow mark, like left arrow, click yes. Now it start the installation. So out of these two network interface, the first interface we already configured for the DHCP, and manually we need to configure the second interface once the installation is completed as a static IP configuration. I will cover that in the next video. Okay, so now in the next screen you can see what are the different software component you are trying to install. Keep all these things default. You can see it is showing like 400 MB is going to be downloaded, okay, from the previous repo. It will take a couple of seconds, I think, based on your internet speed. I'll pause this one. You can see almost 150 packages almost fetched out of this 300. It will take a couple of seconds, I think. So the download is completed. Now it is the installation also going to complete. It asks for the root password. You can set the root password here, whatever you want. Then 2 times you can use that one, then press OK. Then you can select the time zone also here according to your. Let me select the time zone here. I select the time zone, mine IST, and you can set the date also, set time. Also, what are the additional service you want to install, that is the SSD or power D, whatever you want. You can go with the default one, and yeah, you can go with this default option. Now it is asked for the any additional user you want to create. In my case it's not required. I can go with this route, so I can click in no, then finish, select finish. If you're interested to add something like network configuration, let me try with this second network static IP configuration if it is work or not. Otherwise you can click on finish to complete this installation. Let me try. Yeah, now it is asked for the second interface if you interested to configure. Yeah, so I can go with the second interface since I already configured the first one. So I select this second interface, that is EM1, and click on manual. Yes, it is IPv4 configuration, but it is static. Instead of DHCP you can put the no. Okay, since it is going to static configuration. Okay, so click new no, then it will ask for the IP address. So I can go with IP address 192.168.56. then suppose I can give like 211 something. Okay, the net max also you can put like 255.255.255.0, and the default router is not required because since I already configured the first interface as the DHCP, so I can get internet connection, but this one is for the static IP for the remote connection. Okay, so click OK. Would you like to configure the IPv6 for this interface? Not required. DNS also not required, but press OK. Then you can click on the finish. Okay, if you are not interested to configure the static IP in this page itself, you can click on finish. Then it asks for the before exiting the installation, would you like to open shell? Is not required. You can simply click on no. Now you can reboot, but before reboot you can detach this ISO. It is better. It's not boot from the ISO. Let me try this one. Otherwise yeah, this ISO not required right now. I remove this ISO. Let me try this one. Reboot. Otherwise you can reboot here, and that time you can detach this ISO. Okay, so I think it's not work. So let me, since already installed. Okay, so we can shut down this one, and manually we need to power it off from the VirtualBox. Okay, so now I am going to power it on from this VirtualBox. You can start this one. Make sure the this ISO should not be attached, that is empty. It is booted from the hard disk. Hopefully the login prompt should come. You can see the login prompt is coming. You can put the root user and the respective password. You can press here, and after that you can check all the details like it is a OS release. Now you can see the version is 15, and also let me check if config-a whether the IP address is properly configured or not. You can see there is two interfaces, EM0 and EM1. The first interface getting the IP address from the DHCP, so no problem for the first interface. But the second interface we configured it manually, so I configured like in the last of the installation, like I put the 211, So you can see it is already set on the EM1. And if you are interested to install some of the packages, you can use the pkg update, okay, so that it will error updating repo. I will check that one, I have the connection or not. It's not able to connect to the internet. Let me check this one, the first interface. I think some issue with the first interface. Guys, if your interface is not connecting to internet, so since I allocated the first interface for the DHCP, so simple you can do manual configuration. So here I already added those things. You can see one configuration file like vi. You need to edit that file, okay. So my first interface, that is the EM0, I'm going to configure as the DHCP, okay. So you need to configure that one manual, etc rc.conf file, and you need to add this manually, okay. So the first this line, if config em0 equal to DHCP, okay. So similarly we, this one is added automatically, that is if config em1 equal to whatever IP address is there, it is automatically added during the installation, but this one is missing, okay. So you need to manually configure this one. If config the first interface, that is em0 equal to DHCP, then save this file, colon wq. Then after that you need to restart this service, that is the service name is service netif restart, okay. So that it will automatically restart or allocating the IP to the respective interface, okay. So once you restart this service, that is the netif service, then you can ping this public IP. Hopefully it will work, okay. Now you can see it is able to ping the public interface, and here you can update this package using that same command, that is package update. Then it will connect to this FreeBSD repo and update all this package from their catalog, okay. The upgrade process also same, that is pkg upgrade, I think. Let it complete this pkg update, okay. So now it is updating, fetching the all the metadata information from the FreeBSD repo. I think it is almost completed. You can see 100% completed, updating the catalog. Yeah, it's done. And similarly you can update the package also, like pkg upgrade. The command is this one, upgrade. It will take a lot of time, I think. So this is the procedure. You can see here it is showing like 400 MB is going to be downloaded. Simple click yes, then it is going to download almost 400 MB and install the package. So that is all about how you are installing the FreeBSD version 15 on the VirtualBox, and how to update package, how to set the static IP and the DHCP IP address. So that's it all about this FreeBSD. Thank you guys.